Hello, welcome to One World News. UNICEF's latest report, Prospects for Children in 2025, Building Resilient Systems for Children's Futures, highlights the growing challenges faced by children worldwide due to escalating global crisis. The report reveals that over 473 million children, or 1 in 6 globally, lived in conflict zones in 2023. This is nearly double the number from the 1990s, with children exposed to displacement, starvation, disease, and psychological trauma. Economic challenges are also worsening, as 400 million children live in countries burdened by debt where governments spend more on debt servicing than on education or healthcare. Climate change is another critical issue, with only 2.4% of the global climate funds allocated to children, leaving essential services like healthcare and education vulnerable. The digital divide is deepening inequalities, with only 53% of young people in low-income countries having internet access, while adolescent girls and children with disabilities remain the most affected. UNICEF has called for stronger systems to protect children, provide better healthcare, education, and bridge the digital gap. India, with its massive child population, faces some of the toughest challenges. India ranks 26th on the Children's Climate Risk Index, with children increasingly vulnerable to heat waves, floods, and pollution. Child trafficking remains a significant issue, with children being exploited for labor and other purposes despite existing laws. Child labor is widespread, especially in agriculture and informal sectors, and poverty continues to push millions into hazardous work. India ranks 4th in South Asia for child marriages, which restrict educational and health opportunities for girls and perpetuate cycles of inequality. Gender inequality and lack of education infrastructure further impact children, especially in rural and low-income areas. With India expected to have 350 million children by 2050, UNICEF stresses the need for urgent action. Experts recommend increasing investment in healthcare, education, and family planning services to tackle these challenges. Strict enforcement of anti-trafficking laws and rehabilitation programs for child rapists are critical. Education systems need reforms under the National Education Policy, while opportunities for vocational training and financial support must be provided to reduce early marriages. Addressing climate change with child-friendly urban planning and integrating digital initiatives will help build a more resilient future for India's children. UNICEF highlights that protecting children today is vital for sustainable tomorrow. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us.